Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wealth Mindset. Today, we're diving into the top strategies the wealthy use to build and sustain their fortunes. We're going to be talking about investing in assets that appreciate in value, building multiple income streams, and making taxes work for you. Yes, there are tax codes that work in your favor. There are so many strategies that anyone can implement, so forget the Gucci bag and Jordan sneakers for now, and invest in yourself and building your wealth. So let's get started. First, the wealthy focus on assets that appreciate over time, like stocks, real estate, and businesses. Instead of splurging on things that lose value, they put their money in assets that can grow and generate income. Think about it, a brand new car loses like 20% of its value the second you drive it off the lot. On the other hand, a rental property can appreciate in value over time, generating cash flow every single month. You can start small. You can also consider investing in storage facilities with other people. This often requires less than a down payment of a house, but brings in a return. Don't let commercial real estate intimidate you. Learn about it and how you can use partnerships to your advantage. Even investing a few $100s a month in index funds is a great way to build wealth over time. The key is to start early and be consistent. Focus on building that solid financial foundation by acquiring assets that will work for you even while you sleep. Let's talk about income, because the wealthy don't rely on just one income source. They build multiple streams of income, from salaries to real estate, dividends, royalties, you name it. Imagine if your job was your only source of income and you suddenly lost it. That's a scary position to be in, right? Even a side hustle like freelancing, driving for a ride-sharing service, or selling stuff online can make a huge difference. And as you build these streams, you can start reinvesting that income into assets that generate even more passive income. Remember, diversification is key. Taxes can take a huge bite out of anyone's earnings, but the wealthy understand that it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much you keep. They use strategies to reduce this, from tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and IRAs to capital gains rates and charitable donations. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute at least enough to get that match. It's free money and it's also tax-advantaged. IRAs are another great way to save for the future and reduce your tax burden. If you hold an asset for longer than a year, you'll pay a lower tax rate on your profits than if you sell it within a year. Insurance products like index universal life funds allow you to build you cash value and see compound growth that is take-free. These accounts are one way the wealthy use to help build a tax-free retirement. And finally, let's talk about charitable giving. Not only is it a great way to give back to your community, but it can also come with significant tax deductions. It's a simple strategy, but it can save you a ton of money in the long run. Chapter 4. Invest in. The wealthy understand that the greatest asset they have is their own mind. Wealthy people never stop learning. Whether it's formal education, mentorship, or personal development, they're always finding ways to stay sharp and on top of new opportunities. The more you learn, the more valuable you become to employers, clients, or customers, and the more valuable you become, the more money you can command. Investing in yourself doesn't have to mean getting another degree. There are plenty of free or low-cost ways to learn new skills, like online courses, books, podcasts, and even just talking to experts. The key is to be a lifelong learner, always seeking out new knowledge and experiences. Chapter 5. It's who you know and who knows you. The wealthy understand the power of relationships. They build connections that lead to partnerships, investment deals, and new opportunities. Being in the right circles can open doors that others might not even know exist. Building relationships doesn't have to be about schmoozing or being fake. It's about genuinely connecting with people who share your interests and values. Attend industry events, join online communities, reach out to people you admire on LinkedIn. Focus on building a genuine relationship, not just trying to get something out of them. Networking is a two-way street. Be willing to help others, and they'll be more likely to help you in return. Chapter 6. Good debt? While most people avoid debt like the plague, the wealthy know how to use it to their advantage. They use good debt to buy income-producing assets like real estate or businesses. If done carefully, leveraging can help them make more than they pay in interest. There's a big difference between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is the kind that keeps you trapped in a cycle of paying off high interest rates on things that lose value over time, like credit card debt or car loans. Good debt, on the other hand, is an investment that has the potential to generate income and appreciate in value. For example, a mortgage on a rental property is considered good debt because the rental income should ideally cover your mortgage payments and other expenses. Chapter 7. Live like you're grinding. There is wisdom in humility and acting like you are poor. Despite the stereotype, many wealthy people are frugal. They live below their means and control their spending so they can reinvest in their businesses and portfolios. They understand that true wealth isn't about showing off. It's about financial freedom and security. Being frugal doesn't mean you have to live like a monk. It's about being mindful of your spending. Instead of buying that expensive designer handbag, invest that money in your business or in assets that will generate passive income. Being frugal often goes hand in hand with being environmentally conscious. Consider buying used or using public transportation. Chapter 8. What's your risk tolerance? The wealthy know how to manage risks. They diversify their investments across different asset classes so they don't lose everything if one sector takes a hit. Diversification is key to mitigating risk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative investments like cryptocurrencies. Having the right insurance policies in place can protect you from financial ruin in the event of an accident, illness, or other unforeseen circumstances. Managing risk isn't about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. Chapter 9. Be your own boss. Many wealthy individuals have built businesses. By owning a business, they create a way to control income, build equity, and scale their earnings exponentially. Starting and running a business isn't for everyone, but if you have an entrepreneurial spirit and a solid business idea, it can be an incredibly rewarding path to wealth creation. With the rise of the internet and e-commerce, it's easier than ever to start a business from scratch. You don't need a ton of capital to get started. You just need a great idea, a solid work ethic, and a willingness to learn and adapt. Building a successful business takes time, effort, and a lot of hard work, but the rewards can be life-changing. Chapter 10. Slow and steady wins the race. Wealth isn't built overnight. The wealthy have a long-term vision and they're patient. They invest with the future in mind and wait for solid returns rather than chasing quick gains. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is trying to get rich quick. They jump into the latest investment fad without doing their research, or they try to time the market only to buy high and sell low. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on building a diversified portfolio of quality assets and then be patient. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound and grow. And Chapter 11. Leave your mark. Many wealthy individuals focus on giving back, setting up charities or foundations, and planning how their wealth will help future generations. Giving back to your community and leaving a positive impact on the world is one of the most fulfilling things you can do with your wealth. You can volunteer your time, mentor young people, or donate to causes you care about. Every little bit helps, and it all adds up to make a difference. When it comes to legacy planning, it's never too early to start thinking about how you want to pass on your wealth to your heirs. Legacy planning isn't just about money, it's about values. Outro. Build your future. So, there you have it. These are the top strategies the wealthy use to build and sustain their fortunes. By focusing on long-term investments, smart spending, and continual learning, they create a financial foundation that grows over time. Building wealth takes time, effort, and discipline. There are free resources and assistance. Sometimes the things that are free in life are the most valuable and life-changing, so take advantage of it. Click on the link in the comment section below to learn more. Now go out there and start building your empire. Please like and share with someone who may be inspired by this.